Vancouver Chinatown, as we know it today, was much larger historically. Arbitrary borders were created through city planning. The landscape changed dramatically. Lands and streets have been renamed. Chinatown has always been culturally diverse. Newcomers from southern China took refuge in clan and county associations when there was nowhere else to go. Migrants came directly for safety, shelter, to seek work and build relationships. These spaces have played an integral role in anchoring the social and cultural life of Vancouver Chinatown and today's Strathcona.
Chinatown Society Heritage Buildings Association was established with the objective of helping one another to rehabilitate the society-owned heritage buildings in Chinatown. They provide a platform to advocate for the conservation and rehabilitation of these irreplaceable spaces. Keys to Living Heritage Film Series, a view into the heartbeat and identity of Vancouver Chinatown's societies and associations.
We purchased the headquarter building right here. This is from 1921. On that time, when people immigrate to Canada, they have nowhere to support them. So the Mass Society members, have been donate some money. I can, believe me, they do have a very hard time. On that time, I know that most people can earn only let's say $10 or even less per month. But I can see from the records, they donate $100 or even few $100s, to purchase the building.
I joined the Mass Society in 1990. Since then I was on the church here for 30 years. When I joined back in 1990, this building was really in bad shape. The building leaking, every time rain falls, the water leaking in all the way to the restaurant part. So some members suggest with this building too old, just sell it, don't do any renovation, just sell it. But then, after two annual general meeting, then all the members finally agreed to go ahead with the renovation. We want to keep this a heritage building because our ancestor purchased this building with hard-earned money. So we don't want to just lose the money, or sell the building and then lose all the money. So we want to keep the building and keep it going in the community.
We have been spent 7 years. We try to get any source, from the two-level government, like city, like the provincial government. We search, whatever. They have any grant, any funding to help us, The building have 38 SRO rooms, to help out the low-income housing. But at the ground level, and we have a very big restaurant, and they have been our very excellent tenants, When we have a big renovation, they have moved out for 2 years. And we helped out to make a new restaurant for them. As Mass Society, give them more confidence, and we give them a very long lease for over 15 years. Chinatown need to provide some excellent food, to show how our Chinese cuisine, right? We might have a less income, but it's helping out not only the restaurant, it's for the whole Chinatown.
My kid and he's Edmund, and he was 5 years old, and he to Chinatown the parade, so he saw the lion dance and dragon and the kung fu, so he interested. He asked me, "Dad, can I join them?" So I just asked the parade, where's this one can let the kid learn kung fu. He said, "Oh, you go to Masi." So I went there, see Sifu, Danny Sifu. So okay, you can join us. And he likes kids. And then he when he grew up, and Sifu, okay, you can do my assistant. so he became an assistant of Sifu Danny Ma. So and he just teaches the a little bit younger kid. Oh no, yeah, because usually the athletic cup to sit down, so they asked if the kid can join us. I say, oh, of course, we're cousin. You are all welcome.
With the lions, you kind of start in the tail. So the tail mimics a lot of movements that the head makes. Been a part of the athletic club for around 10 years now. As a kid, I watched Mulan a lot. I really loved that movie. I guess I kind of took inspiration from that, and my parents really noticed that I wanted to start training in martial arts. I never really thought I would become one of those people who lion dance. The child version of me would be really proud to see where I am today.
My family comes from Malaysia. We immigrated here in 2012. The club has really helped me reconnect with with Chinese culture specifically, mostly since my family immigrated over here.
So I think in terms of the society, this is kind of a way to keep tradition alive as they've had to adapt and overcome all these challenges.
I think I am very excited to be partaking in this transmission of culture from generation to generation.
喺而家馬士嚟講咧，就我所知咧喺成個唐人街個會所咧，都係有啲困難，有啲青黃不接嘅。咁咧，我就希望我哋馬士咧，就我哋要慫恿多啲，即係希望多啲 young 嘅即係青年，即係比較後生啲出嚟會所幫忙，就希望我哋嘅會所咧就一路咁 keep 一路運轉落去，咁比較最緊要就係呢一樣嘢，就希望我哋會所可以繼續咁營運落去咯嚇。
We really need our next step, and next generation to help out. Not only next, but even second or third generation.
Vancouver has one of the highest concentrations of Chinese societies and associations in and around Chinatown, with well over 100 at one point. For over a century, they have served as unwavering stewards of cultural heritage. What would Vancouver be like if we lost these cultural spaces?
現在繼續係第10項嘅節目，國樂由漢聲嘅國樂組擔任第一金蛇狂舞。